Hey guys, I thought I would do a quick get ready with me and chat with you about my allergy shot news because it's pretty exciting and pretty crazy. So I'm gonna do a very standard everyday Kendra bird look today because I'm not feeling up for the super artistic stuff. So we're gonna go with like the go-tos, the stuff I know is gonna work great. My Lime Crime Venus XL, which I love this palette so much. It's just so good. It's just so good. And like side note about the Venus XL, I am very excited to say that I have a Venus XL2 on the way. I have acquired it and I'm very excited. I can't wait to get it. Can't wait to get started using it, play around with it. I'll do a video, do the full thing. We'll do swatches, we'll do first impressions, probably just be me squealing like the whole time in excitement. So the allergist that I've been seeing for the last few months, she was really awesome. We've sort of gotten to know each other toward the end, and she actually just moved, and I happened to come in on the day before, or actually I came in on her last day, and I brought a copy of Dating an Alien Pop Star with me because she had asked if I could bring her one. So like it was nice timing that I was able to see her before she left, but like I'm sad she's leaving. She was really cool. Like I'm happy for her because it sounds like it's like a good thing. I don't know all the details, but if you're watching this, I miss you. But anyway, because she's gone, it was the guy who used to give me my shots, and I love him too. He's so fun. He's really nice. He's very gentle giving me the shots. He doesn't mind that I'm a baby about shots, which I've gotten so much better, by the way, about getting shots because I have to get so many of them now that it's not nearly as scary as it used to be, which is great. Okay, so I'm back. Had a little bit of a camera battery issue, which really just means that I always forget that the camera battery eventually is going to need to be charged again because it seems to last forever, and then I just forget that it needs to be charged. But anyway, we are back. I spoke with my allergist when I was there this week and, you know, asked about like, how's the progress coming along? Like, where am I in the bottles? And there are 4 bottles. The 4th bottle is like the maintenance bottle. I'm still in the 1st bottle because of being super allergic to everything, and also just because I had to take that like 6-week break in between when so much stuff happened. So I am just about to finish the 1st bottle. And the exciting news, and this is crazy, is that my allergist said he thinks that I can start coming in twice a week now for the shots, which is a big deal because coming in twice a week would mean moving faster with my dosage. And if we do that by the end of the summer, like before fall allergy season starts, I might actually be close to my maintenance dose. Like obviously all of this is all this hinges on not having like a serious allergic reaction between now and then, and you know, being able to handle it, and also obviously like scheduling, because I do have to travel into the city to get my allergy shots done, and there are times where I just don't have time on a certain day to, you know, commute the like 45 minutes into the city and get the shots and then wait for 45 minutes to make sure that like I'm not gonna have a reaction or whatever. Sometimes I just can't do that because I have 3 part-time survival jobs and I'm an author, and it's a lot going on all the time, and like the most important thing that I have to always make sure I'm doing is like sleeping and taking care of myself. So sometimes you just can't do that, but I am going to make it a goal, and actually this week is going to be my first week of trying it. I'm going to try getting them twice in a week and see what happens. He said if for some reason my arms get all swollen again, then obviously we're going to have to space it out more, but yeah, we're gonna give that a try and see what happens, which I'm excited about because we've been moving so slowly, and obviously we've had to move slowly. Like, it's important to make sure that you're always being safe, and it would be better to move slowly and not have a bad reaction than to like charge forward and try and get it done faster and then have a bad reaction. And speaking of that, actually, I hope I'm saying your name right. Celeste, I believe, is your name. Celeste was asking if I've ever had like a really bad anaphylactic response to shots. A couple months ago, I did actually have a systemic reaction. It wasn't like to the point where I couldn't breathe, but I didn't even fully realize what was happening. Like, I knew that I felt a little bit weird. My chest felt like a little tight, and my throat and my tongue felt a little bit like itchy. And I, to be perfectly honest, thought that it was just my anxiety, but the allergist came out and was like, I hear you coughing, like I think you're having a reaction. She made me stay for like 30 extra minutes and take extra allergy medication right there on the spot. Again, it's always better to be safe. And it's kind of hard sometimes to know though, like, is that what's happening, or are you just like anxious about that happening? But that's why it's very important that you stay in the doctor's office after you get your shots. Stay for the 30 to 45 minutes, and also like communicate with them. If something feels weird or different, tell them. Make sure to tell them, because they're gonna know better than anybody if what you're experiencing is just, you know, stress or whatever, or if it's something more serious. So like, always make sure that you're communicating closely with them and telling them everything. And also, like I said, very important to stay at the office. Like, that's, I think, one of the biggest things. And they tell you that. They tell you make sure that you stay for the 30, they suggest 30 minutes, but it's possible to have a reaction for up to 2 hours after. Generally, if you're going to have a dangerous reaction, you're going to have it much faster than that. It's going to be in the first 30 minutes. But just to be safe, like, I usually stay for 45 minutes, just to be safe, just because I have such bad allergies. And when they tell you to do that, like, they mean it. They want you to be safe. And the good thing is, if you were to have a reaction in their office, they have EpiPens and they know how to administer them better than most like regular people that have never used an EpiPen would. And, you know, they're going to have a lot more knowledge of what to do if you are having like a life-threatening allergic reaction to something. Another thing I wanted to say, actually, and this definitely ties in with stepping up my dosage and starting to get them twice a week. Something that my allergist has had me start doing, and this has helped a lot, is they have me take an extra Zyrtec, because I take one Zyrtec every night. They have me take an extra Zyrtec the night before shots, and then sometimes, like depending on how the week before was, also take a Zyrtec in the morning of the shot, of the day of the shots. So, I mean, that is a lot of Zyrtec, and obviously I don't want to be doing that long term, but it helps to keep the response from getting really crazy when you get the shots. And obviously with all of this, the point is that eventually you're not going to have to be going through this because your body will build up immunity. But I mean, I'm really excited about the idea that possibly by like the end of summer, early fall, I might finally be noticing some difference. Like, it takes time though. It definitely takes time. You aren't going to start feeling that relief for a while. And it's not until you get to the maintenance dose pretty much, which I know it sucks. It takes a long time, but once you get to that maintenance dose, you're going to start, you know, feeling some improvements. So I can't wait to get there. I wish I was already at it. And if my allergies hadn't been so severe, and if I hadn't taken that like 6 weeks off, I would be a lot closer to that happening. But I mean, you know, life happens, and any of us that are lucky enough to be getting immunotherapy that have serious allergies, like, I'm just grateful that such a thing exists and that I'm able to get it. And I'm grateful to Medicaid that, you know, in the state of New York anyway, it's not everywhere, but I'm grateful to the state of New York and their Medicaid for allowing me to get these finally, because I need them. and I most likely also will need to have sinus surgery done again, but that's something that's for another video. We'll talk about that in another video because that's its own whole subject. All right, we got one lash on. Let's see if I can do the other one. I've heard from a lot of people, though, in the comments that have been talking about, you know, starting their allergy journey with immunotherapy. How is it going for you? Like, update me. Tell me in the comments how it's going for you. Have you started? Did you have, like, a pretty good experience the first time? Are you having any trouble with it? Like, let me know, because it's crazy to me when I talk to other people who are, you know, are going through the same thing. Like, your entire life is affected by your allergies. There are many times where I legitimately wish I could just live in a bubble. Like, I really and truly do wish I could live in like an air purified bubble. And I feel like if I did, I would feel so much better all the time, but obviously we can't do that. But let me know how it's going for you. Like, I want to hear what your experience is like. All right, lashes are on, and the last thing I'm gonna do is add a little bit of glitter and pop a little bit of blush on. Let's grab our Anastasia glitter adhesive. I love this stuff. This stuff has honestly changed the glitter game for me, which is crazy because who thought there was ever gonna be anything glitter related that was new to me? Like, honestly, I've been using the brush like straight on my actual eyelids lately, and I've been using a brush with loose glitter and just patting it over the adhesive. And now I have beautiful glitter, and now I'm just gonna go back in and add a tiny bit more definition to the outside with my Lime Crime palette. I can't wait for the Venus XL2 to come in. I can't wait to play with it. I can't wait to see if it's as good. Like, I'm sure I'm not going to love it as much as this one, just because I don't think I'll ever love any palette as much as this one, but Lime Crime, you can surprise me. Like, go for it. I'm ready. I'm ready to be surprised. I'm ready to be wowed. All right. Now I just need to add some blush, but I'll do that after. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope you enjoyed this very quick and messy, glittery pink eye look and the allergy updates. I would love to hear from you what's going on with you, though. Please let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.